When most people pack for a hotel stay, they focus on comfort and convenience. Pajamas, flip-flops, workout clothes, it all seems harmless, right? But here's the catch. Hotels are shared spaces with unspoken rules, and what you wear doesn't just affect your comfort. It shapes the way staff treat you, how other guests react to you, and even your overall experience. The truth is, certain outfits can make you look careless, out of place, or worse, draw the wrong kind of attention. Now, I'm not saying you need to dress like a fashion model every time you step into a hotel lobby. But there are outfits you should absolutely avoid if you want to keep things smooth, respectful, and safe during your stay. This isn't about being stylish, it's about being smart. Wearing the wrong thing in the wrong setting can cost you respect, comfort, and sometimes even money. In this video, I'm breaking down 13 outfits you should never wear in a hotel in 2025. Some of these will make you say, "Wow, I've done that before," and others might surprise you. But once you know what to skip and what to wear instead, you'll instantly look more confident, more put together, and way more in control of your hotel experience. So whether you're on a business trip, a family vacation, or just staying overnight, pay attention. Because these tips aren't just about avoiding embarrassment, they're about upgrading your travel game. Let's start with the most common mistake people make the second they check in. Number 1. Pajamas in the lobby. We all love pajamas. They're cozy, they're easy, and they feel like home. But here's the hard truth. Stepping into the hotel lobby wearing pajama pants or a bath tee is one of the quickest ways to look sloppy and unprepared. Think about it. When you walk past staff or other guests, you're sending a signal. And that signal says, "I didn't care enough to get dressed." Hotels, especially upscale ones, expect a basic level of presentation. No one is asking for suits or dresses, but pajamas and public spaces cross a line. It makes staff take you less seriously, which matters if you need help with upgrades, room issues, or special requests. And if you're traveling for business, you never know who you might bump into in the lobby. That quick run to grab a coffee in pajama pants could turn into an embarrassing encounter with a client or colleague. The better option? Swap pajamas for joggers, leggings, or casual athleisure pieces. You'll still feel relaxed, but you'll look like you belong. And here's a bonus. Comfortable but presentable outfits often earn you subtle respect from staff, who notice when a guest looks put together. It's a small adjustment that makes a big difference in the way you're perceived. So next time you think, "It's just a quick trip downstairs," ask yourself, do you want to look like you're at home on the couch or like a guest who knows what they're doing? That choice can shape your entire stay. Number 2, swimwear. Outside the pool. This is one I see all the time, and it always makes people uncomfortable. Swimwear belongs at the pool or beach, not in hotel elevators, hallways, or restaurants. Walking through the lobby, dripping wet in a bikini or swim trunks might feel convenient, but it looks careless. Staff don't want to clean up puddles you leave behind, and other guests don't want to sit next to someone in damp swimwear while grabbing breakfast. And let's be honest, some hotels take presentation very seriously. If you show up in swimwear where you shouldn't, security or staff might politely ask you to cover up. That's not just awkward, it's a disruption you don't need on vacation. Even in casual hotels, it gives off a message: I don't respect shared spaces. The fix is simple. Always bring a cover-up, sundress, linen shirt, or lightweight shorts. These pieces are easy to throw on, and they keep you looking relaxed without being inappropriate. And here's a pro move. Having a stylish cover-up actually elevates your poolside look, so you'll stand out for the right reasons instead of the wrong ones. Another risk? Safety. Wet swimwear plus hotel tile floors equals a slip waiting to happen. I've seen it too many times. Someone running barefoot in trunks, slipping and hurting themselves in front of a crowd. It's just not worth it. Bottom line, save the swimsuits for the pool. The second you step into shared spaces, throw on something simple. You'll look better, feel more comfortable, and keep the hotel experience smooth for everyone around you. Number 3. Gym clothes. Everywhere. Hotels usually have fitness centers, and that's the perfect place for your sweat-soaked t-shirt or running shorts. But here's where travelers mess up. They leave the gym and keep those same clothes on while walking around the lobby, grabbing food, or even heading out for the day. That might feel normal in your hometown, but in a hotel, it screams, I don't care how I look or smell. Here's the issue. Gym outfits are designed for one purpose: working out. Once you've used them, they hold on to sweat, odor, and bacteria. Sitting in a breakfast lounge next to other guests in yesterday's workout gear isn't just unflattering, it's inconsiderate. Even if you don't smell it, trust me, others do. Beyond that, gym gear often makes you look underdressed in professional or upscale hotel environments. Staff may unconsciously treat you differently if they think you're not a serious guest. Need a late checkout? Hoping for a room upgrade? It's harder to get a yes when you're wearing sweat-stained shorts. The solution? Pack lightweight, casual clothes specifically for transitions. A fresh t-shirt, a hoodie, or even joggers you didn't exercise in can make all the difference. You can still look comfortable and casual without giving off the I just left the treadmill vibe. Working out is a great hotel perk. Just make sure your outfit doesn't ruin the rest of your experience once you leave the gym. Number 4. Bathrobes. Outside your room. Yes, hotels give you robes. No, they are not an all-access pass to wear in the lobby, the breakfast buffet, or down the hall to grab ice. But time and time again, guests treat robes like public outfits, and it never goes unnoticed. Robes are for private comfort inside your room. The moment you wear one outside, it looks sloppy at best and disrespectful at worst. Think about it. Hotel staff work hard to maintain a professional environment. When you stroll through shared spaces dressed like you just rolled out of bed, it undermines that. Other guests notice too. It's awkward for them and embarrassing for you, even if no one says it out loud. There's also a safety factor. Robes can slip open, tie loosely, or catch on things. Do you really want to risk flashing strangers on your way to the vending machine? Probably not. Instead, keep robes where they belong, inside your room, or maybe at the spa if provided there. If you need to head out, throw on a t-shirt and shorts, or a sundress if you want something just as easy. You'll still feel relaxed without looking like you're sleepwalking through the hotel. Here's the truth. Wearing a robe in public isn't cozy. It's careless, and it can affect how staff perceive you. If you want respect and good service, present yourself like a guest who values the space. Robes don't send that message. Number 5. Barefoot in public spaces. This one might be the biggest mistake of all. Walking barefoot around hotels, whether in hallways, the lobby, or even elevators, isn't just unappealing. It's unhygienic and unsafe. Hotel carpets and floors see thousands of shoes every week. Dirt, bacteria, spilled drinks, you name it, it's there. Do you really want to step on that without any protection? Here's another layer. Being barefoot in public spaces instantly changes how people see you. Staff often associate it with low effort or lack of respect for the property. Other guests might actually avoid you. It's not just about fashion. It's about hygiene and courtesy. And let's not forget the safety risks. Stepping on a sharp object, slipping on a wet tile, or stubbing your toe on luggage in a crowded hallway can turn your trip into a nightmare fast, all because you didn't bother to put on sandals. The fix is easy. Always keep a pair of flip-flops, slides, or slippers handy. They take seconds to slip on and keep you looking casual but appropriate. They also protect you from germs and hazards. It's a win-win. Hotels are shared spaces, not your living room. Walking barefoot might feel natural at home, but in a hotel, it sends the wrong signal and puts you at risk. Keep your feet covered. You'll thank yourself later. If you're finding these tips helpful so far, now's the perfect time to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It helps the channel grow and ensures you never miss more insider travel advice. And if you've ever seen someone commit one of these outfit mistakes, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. Number 6. Wrinkled business attire. Hotels are often filled with business travelers, but here's the trap. showing up in wrinkled dress shirts, crushed blazers, or sloppy skirts. Nothing ruins a professional impression faster. And in hotels, where you might bump into colleagues in the lobby or even your boss at breakfast, appearances matter more than you think. Why does this happen? Travelers often stuff work clothes into a suitcase without a plan. By the time they unpack, everything looks like it was rolled in a ball. Then, instead of taking 5 minutes to fix it, they wear it as is, hoping no one notices. Spoiler, everyone notices. Staff, other guests, and especially coworkers clock it instantly. Here's the fix. Invest in wrinkle-resistant clothing and always pack a travel steamer or use the hotel iron. Many hotels even have pressing services if you're short on time. And don't underestimate the power of smart packing. Rolling clothes or using garment folders keeps them neat. Crisp, wrinkle-free attire says you're organized and professional. Wrinkled clothes, they make you look lazy, even if you're not. In a hotel setting, those few extra minutes with a steamer can completely change how people perceive you. Number 7. Overly flashy designer gear. Yes. Hotels are public, but that doesn't mean it's the runway for your flashiest designer pieces. Head-to-toe labels, oversized logos, and dripping jewelry don't just scream for attention. They can make you a target. Hotels often have a mix of guests and even outsiders walking through lobbies. Flaunting wealth publicly is like sending an open invitation to thieves. Beyond safety, there's a subtle etiquette issue. Staff may treat you differently, sometimes overly formal, sometimes resentful, because flashy outfits shift the vibe. Other guests might also assume you're trying too hard. Instead of respect, it can draw judgment. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't wear nice clothes. High-quality, well-fitted outfits look great, but balance is key. Go for timeless and stylish, not loud and showy. Understated elegance often turns more heads than a neon designer logo plastered across your chest. The truth is, blending style with subtlety makes you appear confident and in control. Flashiness can make you look insecure, or worse, unsafe. Keep the logo small, the jewelry minimal, and save the bold statements for the right setting. Number 8. Clothes that smell. This one isn't talked about enough. Smelling like sweat, cigarettes, or yesterday's food in a hotel setting is a silent reputation killer. Lobbies, elevators, and hallways are tight spaces. If your clothes carry strong odors, everyone around you will notice. And remember, travelers often underestimate how much clothes absorb during trips. A quick workout, a night at a bar, or even just a long flight can leave fabrics holding onto smells. And because you've been wearing them, you might not detect it anymore. But strangers absolutely can. The fix is simple but overlooked. Always pack travel-size fabric spray or a small detergent to wash essentials in the sink. Hang worn clothes to air out, and don't let dirty laundry sit in your suitcase. If needed, most hotels offer same-day laundry service. Yes, it costs more, but it's better than walking around smelling like stale fries. Fresh, clean clothes not only boost your confidence, they earn respect from staff and other guests. Smelly clothes, even slightly, make you look careless and unhygienic. Don't let odors do the talking for you. Number 9. Inappropriate slogans or offensive prints. That funny t-shirt with a bold slogan might get laughs at home, but in a hotel filled with families, professionals, and international travelers, it can come across as disrespectful or even offensive. Hotels are shared, multicultural environments. What feels like humor to you might read as rude or insensitive to others. Here's the catch. Staff notice, too. Guests wearing offensive prints or crude jokes often get labeled as difficult before they even speak. That can affect how willing employees are to go above and beyond for you. And if your shirt offends another guest, don't be surprised if management steps in and asks you to change. Safer options? Neutral, stylish basics, or prints that don't carry loaded messages. You can still show personality without risking awkward stares or complaints. Think smart casual, not shock value. At the end of the day, hotels aren't private spaces. They're shared with strangers from different backgrounds. Offensive or over-the-top slogan clothing puts a spotlight on you for all the wrong reasons. Keep it respectful, and you'll never have to worry about awkward encounters or negative impressions. Number 10. Overly casual sleepwear in hallways, running out of your room in slippers. A stretched out tee or shorts that look like underwear might feel quick and harmless. But in hotels, it looks careless and unprofessional. Hallways and lobbies aren't private. They're shared with dozens of other guests. Even if you're just grabbing ice or a snack, walking around in sleepwear crosses a line. The issue isn't comfort, it's perception. Staff see hundreds of guests daily, and they instantly notice the ones who look like they respect the space versus the ones who don't. Other guests notice too. Walking past a family with kids while you're in a tank top that looks like pajamas? Awkward for everyone involved. A smarter move, keep a throw-on outfit ready. This could be joggers, a hoodie, or even casual shorts that you can slip into in seconds. That way, you'll never have to run into strangers, or worse, business contacts, in your boxers or thin nightgown. Hotels are places of mixed company. Your room is for pajamas. Shared spaces deserve a step up. Number 11. Heavy perfume or cologne-strong scents can be just as bad smells. In a hotel, where spaces like elevators, lobbies, and hallways are shared, drenching yourself in perfume or cologne doesn't come across as classy. It comes across as overwhelming. Here's the problem. What smells amazing to you might give someone else a headache or trigger allergies. Staff working long shifts don't want to choke on clouds of scent every time you pass. Guests sitting next to you at breakfast don't want to taste your cologne more than their coffee. This doesn't mean skip fragrance entirely. The trick is moderation. One or two light sprays are plenty, and always choose subtle, clean scents over heavy, musky ones when traveling. They blend better in shared environments and don't stick around in carpets and upholstery. Looking sharp is about balance. Overloading on perfume isn't stylish, it's inconsiderate. Keep it light, and you'll leave the right impression without leaving a headache behind. Number 12. Clothes that don't fit. The setting hotels come in all levels, from budget stays to five-star luxury. But here's where travelers slip up. They wear outfits completely mismatched to the environment. Strolling into a high-end lobby in ripped jeans and a stained hoodie instantly sets you apart. For the wrong reasons, it's not about being fancy. It's about showing respect for the space you're in. Upscale hotels expect a baseline of presentation. If you don't meet it, staff may not take your requests seriously, and other guests may see you as out of place. On the flip side, overdressing in a budget hotel can make you look like you're showing off. The key is to match your clothes to the tone of the hotel. Business casual works almost anywhere. For luxury stays, lean toward polished basics like tailored pants, dresses, or neat layers. For budget or family hotels, clean, casual outfits work fine, as long as they're tidy and respectful. Think of it as blending in, not standing out. You don't need to match the furniture, but you should look like you belong in the space you're using. Number 13. Outfits that attract the wrong kind of attention. Finally, the biggest mistake. Outfits that unintentionally draw the wrong kind of attention. Whether it's clothes that are too revealing, extremely flashy, or simply inappropriate for shared spaces. These outfits don't just make others uncomfortable, they can make you a target. Hotels are filled with strangers. You don't know who's watching or what their intentions are. Walking around in something that reveals too much or screams for attention might feel stylish, but it increases the chance of unwanted stares, comments, or worse. Staff also notice, and while they won't say anything, it changes how they interact with you. The smarter approach? Balance comfort, confidence, and modesty. Wear things that make you feel good without putting you at risk or making others uncomfortable. That doesn't mean hiding your personality. It means presenting yourself in a way that commands respect instead of cheap attention. Because here's the truth. In a hotel, your outfit speaks before you do. It tells staff and strangers how to treat you. If you want smooth service, respect, and peace of mind, avoid outfits that shout for the wrong reasons. With that said, thanks for watching. Until next time, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.